Uh, Today is a Women's Week here at Entebbe 1. Uh, you are probably the last person to convey a message before the women of Entebbe because we've chosen you as someone who is very prominent in Entebbe and in Entebbe politics. Uh, she's called Madame Aloyo Daisy. She's a former councillor of this particular area, and of course, she's very instrumental in so many things. She was a speaker of that division B. You are most welcome. This is Entebbe 1. Dear viewers, we are hosting Madame Aloy Daisy. She's currently doing her own work. Have you retired from politics?
Not at all.
Why?
I'm still active in politics.
I'm not seeing you anywhere.
I'm still active in politics.
That's good. She's going to tell us more. This is a Women's Week here at Entebbe 1, and we're trying to see women who have done something tangible to the community and change the community. I've been told you're very instrumental in changing women's lives and incomes. What have you done so far?
Thank you so much, Sam, and thank you, Entebbe One, for this opportunity. I'm so grateful to be here, and all the viewers. I'm so happy to be here. Um, when you look at women in Entebbe, the first time I came to serve, even before I started to serve, I saw there was a very huge gap between the women in Entebbe municipality and then the men, and of course the gap between them and the opportunities we have. So I thought of a way of how I can bridge that gap to bring them closer to the opportunities we get as an Entebbe municipality, and of course the opportunities we get from the central government, from the local government, and of course from the other private sector, from the private sector. So basically, I thought of something, and I'm like, I can start up a CBO. So I started up a CBO called Bring a Smile in Tebe, and through this CBO, its aim is to bridge that gap, to do something to the women, to the children, and to the old specifically through a number of things, emotionally, physically, socially, and of course economically. That is what we have been doing. Bring a Smile has been doing, and so when I became the speaker of Entebbe Division B, I used that office to hype the CBO. So I started Entebbe Jazz with Speaker Daisy, a charity concert that has been happening every year. It only didn't happen last year because of the COVID pandemic. But after that situation, we are organizing to have it again. So this concert was organized. We sell tickets, and then we have this event, a live musical event, where all of people come together in Tebe to have fun, but at the same time giving in some money through ticket sales, and part of that money goes to children with special needs. So I first targeted children with special needs, and of course, less privileged single mothers.
Thank you. We've seen so many women in this community
Yeah.
who have the capacity to handle so many things like what you did,
Mm.
but you've not seen them doing the same. What really so much inspired you? Maybe which you can maybe tell to others to come and really help. What is that?
Yeah, what inspired me is women, we are the mothers of this nation. If we are the roots, in fact, we are the roots. There's a friend of mine who said, we are the neck, we are the neck that turns the man's head. A man has a head, but he is stiff without us, the women. So we are the men, we are the ones that have that neck that turns their lives. So if you do not do something about the woman, then you're not doing something about the nation, because it starts with us. You give us the homes, and you give us the houses, and you make them homes. So that is what inspired me. I'm like, to make a change and to change our community in Entebbe, something has to be done about the women, and that inspired me to give them a push.
That's very good. Thank you so much, Madam Louise. Daisy Aloyo. We still, I still have a lot of things to ask you.
Yeah.
There are so many girls here who are really suffering because Entebbe is a semi-city, a semi-urban area. You have a lot of migration of younger men and women from rural areas areas to urban centers. But when you come to Entebbe, you see so many young girls are looming on the streets like they want to work as prostitutes almost all the time. Is there any program you have for them so that at least you can get them out of that situation, a situation which is of a standard like which is equal to your own standard?
That is a tricky question. Yeah, it is common, given the fact that Entebbe is the gateway, and it was some years back before they shifted the UN hub from Entebbe to Nairobi. They were so the girls saw opportunities of maybe this is how they can make money, and they were seeing other girls driving cars very fast, getting new homes, and they thought this is the way forward. I can do this. I can sell my body to get where I am. But for now, I did not have anything but maybe to lobby, because earlier there was what they call NECO. NECO is like their organization as those girls who do that work. So I got a chance to visit Wakiso district, and there is that program where they call their leaders. And I think one of their leaders here in Entebbe is Madame Nakaiza, well known Madame Nakaiza in Lugonjo. So when I went for that retreat, I found her there. So that NECO its aim is to really help them to, but I saw their aim, especially, is not guiding them out of that work. It was like making their lives better in that work.
Streamlining.
Streamlining. Maybe they're not killed, they don't get what. But I think this is a work I cannot do alone. This is something we can do, me, you, Sam, the mayor, the MP, the government, to see how best we can do what. But I remember from the grassroots, I don't think we can do much unless it is from the top. Because some years back, I think some you remember, the parliament, I think it was the eighth parliament or seventh, I don't remember, where they brought that bill to stop what? Prostitution in Uganda. But then the same MPs were like, no, this cannot stop. So if the top says it cannot stop, what can we do in the community?
Okay, that's good. I've heard what you're trying to tell us, and there's something I want to find out from
Yeah.
you. When you started Bring a Smile, um, which is ongoing, so many activities as you mentioned, don't you have some challenges?
Of course, challenges are
What are
there.
those challenges, major challenges that you're facing that can really bring your work to a standstill?
The number one challenge is donations, because given the fact that it's a charity organization, a community-based organization, but aimed at charity, we need donations. So we have tried. I sat down with a number of friends. Okay, with the number of people I work with, we tried to 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 do some proposals, write out some proposals, and look for donations here and there. And returns have not yet come, but that is the challenges, because to run such a thing, you need
You need
money.
money, yes.
Yeah, and so if you get donations from a different partners, it doesn't matter how much. You can change the life of a woman, you can change the life of a child, even if one or two. So basically, that is one challenge. A second challenge is the community perspective. Some people don't understand. If they see you come up with this bagamba, she has come oyaze kutunyaga, but it is not that.
Haven't you done enough sensitization to sensitize them to let them know
Yeah, we
that what
try.
he's doing is
Yeah,
right?
we try to sensitize, and the sensitization is not about talking, but it's about action. Yeah, I do Entebbe Jazz. Do they see you giving those things to the people you said you're going to give them? And I've done that. There are pictures, there are testimonies. So basically, that alone can show you that she's not lying. She's not going to steal money, but she wants to change the life of a woman or a child. So those are some of the challenges. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's good. Thank you so much, Madam Loy.
Thank you.
Daisy Aloyo.
Mm.
Actually, I want to find out if someone is away from Uganda, because we have so many viewers here at Entebbe One. We have over 12,000 viewers, and someone who may very much want to support you. And he may want to get to know, first of all, um, 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 how many people so far have you reached at? Those are how many beneficiaries have you touched in this particular program of Bring a Smile?
It's a number of people. I think the number, I'm not so certain, but I think it is around 25 to 30. But there's a challenge of some of them don't want to be exposed. That's why people push you to bully bani, but some people as the Bible says, when the right gives, the left should not know. So some people don't want to be exposed that people came and gave me food I didn't want, and you give them that respect. But we have reached out to many people. There is an old woman we replaced a roof for. The rain came and the roof fell in. So I lobbied. Some guys brought in some money. We roofed. But of course, you leave them with that respect. But we have touched many lives. We have touched lives of people with special needs, most especially kids that were born with hydrocephalus in the head. So we've reached out. But given the fact that it is small that we have, that's why we have not reached out to very many. But if I had the capability of getting what I really want, I would reach out to a far bigger base than what I've reached.
Great. Before I let you go, I have two things to you. I want you to make clarification. One, I've heard you and I've seen you as an activist. And I remember in 2017, you were one of the people, one of the women who were arrested and detained for days because we were fighting for women who were being killed. How fast of have you gone with that since then?
Since then, there's been a change because we've not had someone torturing women in
And
that
women being
sort.
killed even now.
Yeah, that was very deadly. It was bad, and everyone was silent about it. So we're wondering, why are people silent about it? So I did something about it. It went bad to us because we were arrested, but then we achieved our goal because somehow the president came to Entebbe, and then that stopped. But of course, I'm still the woman activist. If anything happens to a woman or any women, I stand out and I'm like, I'm the voice. So I voice it out and I'm like, please, what are you doing? Why are you so silent? The women are being tortured. They are the mothers of this nation. So if someone is killing them, you're killing our nation. So far, there are no tortures in Entebbe, but there are those silent tortures
They're
from
not tortures,
families.
they're killings.
There are those who are killings, but women are killed every day, not death, but emotionally by men. Men are torturing our women in houses. They're beating them. They're hitting them. They threw them with their kids. They're not feeding them. Women are left out as single mothers, and they're struggling every day and night to bring food on the table for their kids and for them. They're paying tuition for their kids. So women are struggling every day, and we come out to raise a voice. Recently, I think 2 years ago, we launched Voicing Entebbe. There's a certain friend of mine from Germany, from Australia, that came and we launched Voicing Entebbe. Voicing Entebbe is aiming at making a woman speak about the tortures. Women are silent. Women are passing through bad marriages. Women are passing through hate in their homes, but they're silent because they're afraid of what will the community think. But we have been training them on how to speak about these tortures. You come out and say, Omami wanganzita, banange, there is killing me. And in a way, if a woman starts to, she can talk about these tortures, then it is all of healing them. So I've been doing that underground, and it's been helping.
Is talking about is it talk or just only talking about helps or there is something so far done?
Voicing Entebbe is about, as you hear the name, voicing. It is lifting their esteem so that they can talk about certain things. She can stand in the community and say, this and this and this should stop. Not only Daisy should talk about it, but it starts with you in your home. If a man is torturing you, speak about it. Yeah.
Daisy, just before I let you go, finally, tomorrow is International Women's Day.
Yes.
And here at Entebbe,
I'm
one
so
will be.
excited about it.
Yeah, you're so excited.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, we are organizing already something. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but after 8th, because of course the central government is organizing. So on such a day, you leave it for the government, and then for us as a National Unity Platform Women, we are organizing something on Women's Day, and we want to give out mother kits to our Grade B hospital, and of course to health center 3 Chigungu. So we are organizing that, and it's going to happen soon after the so I'm excited that we are going to lift expecting mothers.
That's good. Now I want you to leave the floor, but just do me a favor and at least a message. You pass a message to women out there who, because I've seen so many women, they are so inferior, and I see you as someone who is very vibrant, who can express your views before the public without fear of favor.
Yes.
And so many women are not maybe they don't have that kind of curiosity and capacity to come out
Mm.
and say. Is there a message you can pass on to them, this which can bring them hope and stuff like that?
Yes, thank you, Sam. To all the women out there,
Mm.
women that are like me, we are wonderfully made way back from